everyone, welcome to day 291 of a Stitch a Day 365 days crochet challenge. In today's video, we are looking at how to make the clover arcade stitch. This stitch is crocheted on a stitch multiple of 13 plus 4. So I'm going to make 30 stitches, that is 26 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 26, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Now I add one chain for a single crochet. So that is a total of 31 chains. Now into the second chain, you're going to make one single crochet and one more into the next one more into the next one. So 3 single crochets from the second chain from your hook. Now chain 7, skip 5 and into the sixth one you're going to make a 3 double crochet incomplete double crochet stitch. So you start 3 double crochets and complete them together. Okay. Again chain 7, skip 5, into the sixth one make one single crochet and into the seventh one make one more single crochet. Again chain 7, that's the row repeat. You can do this till the end of the row, except when you reach the end you have to do 3 single crochets instead of 2. So that's exactly how we started our row. So chain 7, skip 5, make your incomplete double crochet stitches. Again chain 7, skip 5 and make, since this is my last part of the stitch, I'm going to make 3 single crochets. If not, you have to do 2 single crochets and repeat the whole thing again till you reach the end. Okay, now what you have to do is chain 1, turn your work, make 1 single crochet and make one more single crochet right here. So once you have done the second single crochet, chain 6, slip stitch into the post of the single crochet that you just made, and you're going to create half of this petal on this side. Okay, let me show you how we are going to do this. Slip stitch into the stitch like this and then into that loop. We did a slip stitch into the loop and make 4 chains. Now make one incomplete double crochet stitch. Okay, then again you're going to chain 4, slip stitch into that same loop. Okay, and you're going to move on to your next single crochet stitch. Okay, so this kind of pops up onto the other side. Now this is done with the 3 single crochet stitches. So now you have to, into this chain 7 space, you have to make 7 single crochet stitches. And 7. Now chain 3 and into the other side of the 7 chains you're again going to make 7 single crochet stitches. 3, Okay, so once you have done that, again you have 2 single crochets here. So into the first one, make your single crochet, and again we are going to create the clover part of the stitch where you chain 6, slip stitch into the space here, and into this you're going to create 3 of those incomplete double crochet petals. So whatever we did here, we are going to do it thrice. So chain 4, try to do this without turning your work so that you know so that the work doesn't get twisted. So make sure you have this part of the stitch straight. So that's first incomplete triple crochet, chain 4, slip stitch into the loop, again make one more, 1 2 3 4, that's the next petal, again chain 4, slip stitch into this, again chain 4 and slip stitch into this one. Now bring your stitch back to the right side. Okay, so we are crocheting like this. Okay, single crochet into the next one, again make, so into the second single crochet we already made, we made the single crochet, and again into the chain 7 space you're going to make 7 single crochets. So into this you're going to make 7 single crochets. Okay, now chain 3 and make 7 single crochets onto this one. Okay, so once you have got your 7 single crochets, we would have reached the 3 single crochet part. If you have more number of arcades, you will just continue making with the 2 single crochet, and you will have to make the 3 petals. So but then I'm here going to make just the 1 petal into this on top of the second single crochet. So make the second single crochet, make the petal, that is chain 4, sorry, chain 6, slip stitch into that stitch, again after you have created the loop, slip stitch into the loop, chain 4, make a 3 DC incomplete stitch, and to complete the row, instead of a single crochet into the third one, all you have to do is make a triple crochet so that we kind of close the petal and also reach to the top of the row. Okay, now again chain 1, make 3 single crochet, so 1 on top of the triple crochet, 1 right here, and 1 on top of the chain 4 you created. Okay, chain 7, find the 3 chains that you made, make 2 single crochets into that, So basically in this row we are going to interlace the pattern. So you'll be creating a 2 single crochet on top of the chain 3, and on top of this petal right here you'll just make 1 single crochet. On the next row we'll make a chain 3 on top of that. Okay, so again chain 7, find the 3 chains, make 2 single crochets, again chain 7, make 1 single crochet, on top of the chain 4 here 1 single crochet onto the stitch and 1 single crochet on top of the other side, or the chain 4 on the other side. Again chain 1, turn your work. So here we are going to interlace the pattern. So we'll be creating 2 of these flowers on top of this chain 2 right here. So the row doesn't start with this half petal, the row starts with just 3 single crochets, which is kind of like the repeat row of the first row we did. 3, okay, and then chain 7, okay. Now starts a repeat row. So you make this petal part, this flower part on top of the 2 single crochets, and on top of the single crochet you'll be making the 3 chains, again flower, again 3 single crochets. Okay, so I've done my chain 7, go into this first single crochet, make 1 single crochet, chain 6, slip stitch into this, and start your petals. So chain 4, 3 incomplete DCs, complete it, again chain 4, so repeat the same thing. Okay, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 7, okay, sorry, single crochet, 7 single crochets, now we have reached the top of the single crochet where we'll be making a chain 3, again 7, and so on. I hope by now you'd have understood the pattern. You just have to repeat these 2 rows over and over again. That is, when I mean 2 rows, I mean the flower row. So you have to repeat from the chain stitch part of it. So wherever there is a 2 single crochet, you will be making the petal, and wherever there is a single crochet, you will be making the chain 3. So just like this, you can interlace the pattern. So one row starts with half petal, one row starts with three single crochet stitches. Do try out the stitch, and if you have any doubts, you can reach us out in the comment section, or you can DM us on our Instagram page. We'll definitely help you out. Thank you for watching, and I'll meet you tomorrow with yet another interesting crochet stitch.